Alright, let's do the high school algebra start end of course 145 1-50 07 06 20. Alright, let's solve this one. Solve this problem. Multiply 3 times 5 15, 3 times that is 12. Add 12, 15x so 16x plus that, 15 minus 16 -1, and these are gone. So we have divide by -1, these are gone. So we have a -12. Solve this one. Add 12 to both sides. This is gone. So -2y equals 5y plus that. And we go minus 5y. These are gone. So we have minus 7y equals 21. Divide by -7, divide by -7. So y is a -3. We have this problem right here. So the LCD of this is 18. Multiply everything by 18. 18. So 3 times that. Divide this. So we have 3, 1, that. 3m equals 1m plus 48. So now we have 3m minus 1m is 2m equals 48. Divide by 2, so m is 24. Alright, so m is 24. Solve this. At minus 1.1, these are gone. So we have a -18, these two. Divide by -3.6, so x is a 5. Multiply 3 times 2, 6x, 3 times that. -7.8 equals 2x minus 7.8 PEMDAS. This is, excuse my dear Sally. Parentheses, exponent, multiply, divide, add, subtract. Add 7.8, so we have 6x equals 2x. Minus 2x minus 2x. 4x equals 0. So now divide by 4. So this is gone. X is what? 0. 0 by this can be 0. Find the total amount in a compound account. 2,710 is compounded annually at the rate of 10% for 1 year. Here are the numbers. So here's the formula. So substitute 2,710 there. R is 0.10, 1 times 1. 1 times 1 is 1. And 1.10 to the 1 is that. 1.10 times that number is this number right here. Solve the inequality. So 2x is less than -12. So what we're going to do is divide both sides by 2. Since you divide it by a 2, it's a positive, nothing changes. Stays the same. Alligator, same. So divide by 2, these are gone. So x less than -6, -6. Don't include -6, don't include -6. Divide by positive, do not turn the alligator. Now this time we're going to divide by a negative, turn the alligator. Divide by a negative, turn the alligator around. So x is bigger than or equal to -4, including that -4, including -4 to infinity. Solve the inequality. Divide by a negative 0.6. 0.6 divided by a negative, turn the alligator around. It goes the other direction. So y is bigger than 5, or bigger than 5, or 5 that, not including the 5's ever. Solve the inequality. Add 3. 4x less than 9x plus 25. Minus 9x, these are gone. -5x less than 25, divide by -5, divide by a negative, turn the alligator around, divide, so this is going to be x is greater than -5, or -5 this way, -5 that way. 250, don't include the 5. Solve the inequality. Parentheses, let's do that first. 2 times that. Now we're going to go -2, these are gone. So now we have -5x greater than or equal to -2x plus 6. So now add 2x to both sides. These are gone. So we have -3x bigger than or equal to 6. Divide by -3. Divide by a negative number. Negative, turn the alligator around. So x less than or equal to -2, including it. X less than or equal to -2, from -2 to that, including the -2's. 4 times 3 is 12x. 4 times that is -4. 5 times that is 2. 5 times that is 20. Now we're going to go add 4. So 12x less than or equal to 10x minus 16. Minus 10x, these are gone. 2x less than or equal to negative 16 divided by positive 2, divided by positive 2, everything stays the same. X less than or equal to negative 8, or from negative 8 included, from negative 8 to negative infinity included. This one, y equals negative 7x. Takes the numbers negative 1, 0, and 1. Negative 1 in there. That turns out as a positive 7, 0 in there. So that turns out as 0. A 1. 1 turns out as negative 7. So we have these 3 points. Put them in there. Negative 1, 7, 0, 0, and 1, negative 7. And then connect the dots. Or you can use a calculator if you have one. Here's one. On Windows, that's okay. So the graph is negative 7x. Enter and graph. And the graph comes out just like that one. You get a trace if you want to use the numbers to look around in there. Okay. Next one, negative 1/4 x. So numbers. So negative 4 times that is negative 4 over 4 is negative 1. 1/4 is 0, 0. 1/4 of 4, this one, 4 over 4 is 1. So we have points. So negative 4, negative 1, 0, 0, and 4 not 1. Connect the dots. Or put it in the calculator. Sure, why not? Okay, let's put it again. So y is going to be 1/4 of x. So let's put parentheses 1 divided by 4 to keep that fraction together. Hit graph. There it goes. Just like that. And you can do trace again to get points in there if you want to. Next one. Negative 2x plus 7. Put some numbers in there. Put 0. 0 turns out 0 plus that, 7. 1 in there. That's going to be 2. 7 minus 2 is 5. 2 in there. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. 7 minus 4 is 3. So we have points. 0 and 7. 1 and 5. And then 2 and up 3 spaces. Connect the dots. Or calculator. Yes, of course. Let's do that. So we have y equals, what is it? Negative 2, little minus sign, x plus 7. Hit graph. There he goes. This one. Solve for y first. So we got 3y is this. Minus x, 3 divided by 3, divided by 3, divided by 3. So this could be negative 2, 1/3. Flip this around. Y equals negative 1/3 x minus 2, this form. Now put the numbers 0 in there. 0 times that 0, minus 2, negative 2. Put a 3 in there. 3 divides 3, easy. 3 over 3 is 1, negative 1, negative 3. So 0, negative 2, 0, negative 2, and 3 and negative 3. There it is, connect the dots. Or calculator, yes, of course. Let's put it in the calculator. So we're going to have, let's use this one right here. So y equals parentheses negative 1 divided by 3 x big minus sign 2. Hit graph. It's going to look under here. And again, you can use trace if you want to. Find some numbers in there. Y equals 1/2 x plus 2. Again, pick some numbers. 0 in there. 1/2 of 0 is 0. 0 plus 2 is 2. So we have 2. 2 in there. 2 there. 2 cancels out. 2 over 2 is 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. That's it. We're done. 0 and 2. 2 and 3. Connect the dots. Or calculator. Yes, of course. 1/2 x parentheses 1 divided by 2x plus 2. Hit graph. There it goes. Kind of like that one right there. Again, you can use trace if you want. Y equals 3x, y1, y2 equals 3x plus 3. Put some numbers in there. 0, 3 times 0 is 0, and 1, 3 times 1 is 3. So we have 0, 0, 1, 3. For the second one, put C numbers. 0, 3 times 0 is 0, plus 3 is 3. 1, 3 times 1 is 3, 3 and 3 is 6. So we have 2 more points. Put the points in there. So we have 0, 0, and we have 1, 3. There's the line. Second, we have 0, 3, and 1 and 6. So we connect the dots. They're parallel lines like that. Or let's do it in the calculator. Sure, why not? 3x. So we're going to put 3x graph. There's one line. Second one. Second graph. 3x plus 3. 3x plus 3. Hit graph. And there's a second line. Parallel lines like these. You trace if you want to. Look at some points on there. And they never intersect. Identify the x-intercepts, y-intercepts. So this is the x-axis, this is the x-intercept, 2, 0. And this is the y-axis, so 0, negative 2, this is the y-intercept. Y-intercept, x-intercept. X-intercepts 2 or 2, 0. Y-intercept is negative 2 or 0, negative 2. Plot the intercepts to graph. Alright. So, find the x-intercept, let y equals 0. Put a 0 there. That's going to be 0. 5x is this. Divide by 5, divide by 5. So x is 3. 3, 0, 1 point. Find that y-intercept. Let x equal 0. Put a 0 there. That's going to be 0 minus that minus 3y. Divide by negative 3, divide by negative 3. So y is negative 5. 0 and negative 5 second point. So we have these 2 points. Put them in there. 0, negative 5. 3, 0. Connect the dots. Or, second method, we're going to solve for y. Minus 5x, negative 3y equals this. Divide by negative 3, divide by negative 3, negative 3. So y equals negative 5 plus this. Flip it. Y equals 5 thirds x minus 5. Now let's pick some numbers. 0. 0 to that 0 minus 5, negative 5. 3. 3 goes there. 3 and 3 cancels out. So you have 5 minus 5 is 0. So we have negative 5, 0. 3, 0. Negative 5. Oops, let's fix this. That's not it. This really is going to be 0 0 and negative 5. There it is. 0, negative 5. Let's fix it. 0 and negative 5. There we go. Now we got it. Because x is 0 and negative 5. Alright, so now we have 0, negative 5. And we have 3 and 0. Yes, that's it. Okay, so forget about this one. Get it out of there. Or, can we use a calculator? Yes, of course. Let's get a calculator. So, we're going to use this one right here. This one right here. Parentheses. 5 divided by 3x minus 5 and hit graph. Does that work? Yes, we're done. Using x and y intercepts. So 0 equals, it said y equals 0. Put it in there. Divide by 5, divide by 5, negative 1 equals x. So negative 1, 0 is the point. Negative 1, 0. Find the y-intercept, let x equal 0. 5 times 0, and we get 0, 5. So 0, 5, negative 1, and 0. Can you put it in the calculator? Yes, of course. Clear it. So we're going to have 5x plus 5, graph. There it goes. You can do a trace if you want. Y equals 4. That means that y is always 4, 4. So 0, 4, 1, 4 in there. So 0 and 4, 1 and 4, horizontal line. Domain is all real numbers. Infinity, infinity. And range is just 4. Just 4. This one. X equals 1 always. So 1, 1, 1. 0, 1 right there. 1, 0, 0, 1. So 1, 0, and 1, 1. It's like line going up and down. Domain is just 1, because it doesn't go anywhere. Range is all real numbers. Bottom, top. Okay, all real numbers, infinity, infinity. Find the slope of the line. x1, y1, x2, y2. Put those numbers in there. 7 minus minus, negative 7 minus that. 7 plus 5, 12. That turns out is negative 2. This and this is a negative 6. Find the slope of the line that goes through the given points. So put the numbers in there. x1, y1. So you got negative 6 minus that, minus 11 over 0, but that's going to be undefined. So put x1, y1 in there. y1, y2, x1, x2. It's undefined. Find the slope. Negative 4, 2, 9, and 1. Put the numbers in there. 2 and 1. And negative 4 and 9. So 2 minus 1, negative 4, negative, that's going to be 1 over negative 13, or negative 1 over 13 is the slope. Find the slope of the line. x1, y1, x2, y2. Put the numbers in there. 2 minus 2, 3 minus 4. 2 minus 2 is 0. Divide by that. 0 by any number is still going to be what? 0. That's the slope. Find the slope of the line that exists. 2 points. So we have x1, y1, x2, y2. Put it in the formula. So negative 4 over negative 0. And then we have 0 minus 5. So we have negative 4 minus 0. So we have negative 4 over negative 5, or positive 4/5. So the slope of that is going to be what? 4/5. Find the slope of the line that exists. Okay, x1, y1, x2, y2, put in the slope formula. 3 minus minus 2, negative 5 minus minus, 3 plus 2. So we have 5 over 0, undefined. So the slope of this is undefined. Find this for the graph on the right, determine the slope is positive, negative, 0. Let's find the slope. Right here is about 7.1 and 2. This is 7.1 and negative 4. Let's put those numbers in there. x1, y1, x2, y2, put in here. 2 minus minus. So we have 2 plus 4 is 6, and 0, undefined. So the slope of this is what? Undefined. Undefined. Solve the following equation for y. So negative 6 times that, negative 6 times that, so we multiply. So y minus 7 equals negative 6x minus 30. Add 7 at 7, so we have y equals negative 6x plus 23. So this one, use the slope intercept form of the graph. Y equals negative 5x plus 4, put a 0 in there. It's going to be 0 plus 4 is 4. Put a 1 in there. Negative 5 times 1 is 5. Negative 5 plus 4 is negative 1. So we have 2 points. 0, 4. 1, negative 1. We're done. Or, can we use a calculator? Sure, why not? So we have negative 5x plus 4. There it is. Use a trace if you want. Use the slope intercept form to graph. Put the points in there. 0. 0 times that is 0 plus 3 is 3. 5. 5 cancels 5, so we have 6 plus 3 is 9. So 0, 3. 5 and 9. Connect the dots. Or put in a calculator. Parentheses. 6 divided by 5. Plus 3, graph. There it is. Trace if you want. Write the equation in line that has a given slope and the y-intercept. So m is this. B is this, y equals mx plus b. This is m. This is b, so y equals 5x plus 6. And then we're done with that. Alright, so m, b, so y equals mx plus b, 5x plus 6, slope intercept form. Write the equation in line with a given slope that passes to the given point with the equation in the form of ax plus by equals c. M, slope, point, put in the point slope formula. So y minus 2, negative 4 is the slope, x minus that. So negative is positive, that turns out negative 4x, that turns out negative 32, minus 2, these are gone. So y equals negative 4x minus 34. If you rewrite it, you can bring this x to the front, so you have 4x plus y equals negative 34, the other form, this form. Find the slope intercept form of the line whose slope is m equals 6, that passes to this. Point slope formula, put the numbers in there. Negative is positive. 6 times that is 6. That times that is 24. And then add 7, add 7. So y equals 6x plus 31. Find the slope intercept form of the line that has a given characteristics. The slope is this, and the y-intercept is 0, 5. x1, y1 point. So y minus y1 equals this. Minus 5, 7 times that. 0 and that is still going to be x minus 0. It's going to be x. That's going to be negative 7x. Add 5, so y equals negative 7x plus 5. Find the equation of the line described below. Write the equation in slope-intercept form. Slope is negative 4/7. Point is negative 3, negative 2, x1, y1. Point slope formula. Put the numbers in there. So we have negative, positive, negative, positive. Negative 4/7 times that is this. Then that's going to be negative 12/7. Minus 2, minus 2. Let's convert this. 7 over 7 times this. So now we have y equals negative 4/7x minus 12 over 7 minus 14 over 7. So this 2 right here is going to be negative 26 over 7. Y equals negative 4/7x minus 26 over 7. Find the value if x is negative 1. Put it in there for the x's. Negative 1 squared that. Negative 1 is 1. That's going to be plus 1 and 1. That's going to be 1, 6. 6 and 1 is 7. Write the equation in standard form of the line that contains the points. Negative 2, 1, and is parallel to the line. This parallel means the slopes are going to be exactly the same. So that means the slope is going to be what? 7. And we have a point. Y minus y1 equals this. Negative is positive. Add 1. Add 1. So now y equals 7x plus 15. Now rewrite it in the other form. So we're going to go multiply. Bring this over here. Negative 7x, rewrite it. And then multiply by negative 1, negative 1. So it's going to be 7x minus y equals negative 15. That's the form they wanted it in. Write the equation in standard form of a line that contains the points. Negative 2, 1, and is perpendicular. Perpendicular means it's the slope. It's going to be the reciprocal of this, 1 over 7, and it's going to be the opposite. Positive is going to be a negative 1 over 7. Put the points in there. Y minus y1 equals negative 1, 7 times this. Negative 1, 7 times that. Negative, positive. That's going to be negative 1, 7. Negative 2, 7s. Add 1, add 1. Convert this. 7 over 7 times this. So y equals negative 1, 7x, negative 2, 7s plus 7 7s. So now we're going to have 5 7s. And then what we do is multiply everything by 7, 7, 7. We have this form here. 7y equals this. And this is just negative x. So rewrite it. Bring this negative x to the other side. Bring the x plus 7y. That side. And the 5 goes down there. Find the domain. All the first numbers. All the first numbers are 6, 3 minus 3 is minus 7. Range. All the second numbers are the pairs. Negative 4, negative 9, negative 7, negative 3. Given the following function, find f of negative 1. Put a negative 1 in there. Negative 1 to negative 1 is going to be 1. And 1 minus 2 is negative 1. Given the following function, find f of 0. 0 in there. 0 times 0 is 0. 0 minus 2 is negative 2. Find f of 1. Put a 1 in there. 1 squared means 1 times 1. 1. 1 minus 2 is negative 1. H of negative 3 means negative 3 squared. I mean negative 3 is 9. 2 times 9 is 18 minus 3 is 15. H of 0 means put a 0 there. 0 times 0 is 0. 2 times 0 is 0. 0 minus 3 minus 3. Put a 4 in there. 4 squared. 4 times 4 is 4 times 2. So 4 times 4 is 16 times that is 32 minus that is 29. Find the domain of this. Domain is left and right. So you know that the graph goes this continuous. So the domain is all real numbers. Infinity, infinity, left and right. The range, the bottom of this graph is 1. 5 and up 1. 1. And then it goes up. So from 1 to infinity, bottom top of the graph. Domain, all real numbers. Range from 1 to infinity. Or another way that you can do it, sure, you can do it like this. Y is greater than or equal to 1. So another way to say it. Find the domain and range of this. Domain is all real numbers, doesn't stop. Range is all real numbers left and right, does infinity, infinity. Domain, lowest, infinity to infinity. So domains are real numbers. Ranges are real numbers. Find the domain and range of the relation. Domain. Oh, just goes to 5. That's it. Just 5. And the range goes, how far does it go? Goes all the way, keep going, keep going. Goes from negative infinity to infinity. Okay, negative infinity to infinity, all real numbers. Domain, 5 only. Range, negative infinity to infinity. Find the coordinates of the points of intersection. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up one spot. So negative 4, 1 is where these two lines right here intersect. That's the solution. Where do these two lines intersect? Right there. And negative 4, 1 is the point of intersection. Left negative 4, up 1. For the function, find f of 12. Put a 12 in there. 12 times 12 is 144. 144 minus 12 is 132. For the function, f of a. Put an a in there. A times a is a squared. Sit. A squared minus 12. Determine whether each ordered pair is a solution of systems of linear equations. So it's 2, 1 in answer. Let's try it. Put a 2 there. Put a 1 in there for the x. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 equals 3. Good. How about 2 for the second one? 2 times 2, 3 times 1. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 and 3 is 7. Does that match? Yes. Good, good. Yes. This is a solution of that. Part 1. Part 2. Determine whether each ordered pair is a solution of the system of linear equations. 1, 2. Put it in there. 1 and 2 is 3. That's okay. Put it in there. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 6. 6 and 2 is 8. It's not equal to 7. Bad. So no, this is not a solution of that system. Solve the system's equation by substitution. When solving, x equals 3 is obtained. So put 3 in there right away. So we know that what? X is 3. So y equals 2x. Substitute in there. 2 times 3 is 6. So y is 6 for sure. Now put this number back in the second one. So negative 4x plus y equals that. 6 in there. And I'm going to go minus 6, minus 6. These are gone. So negative 4x equals this. Divided by negative 4, divided by negative 4. So x is just positive 3. So we have 3. And we have y is 6. So we have 3 and 6 is the answer. And that's the beginning of that.